So we start with Black Widow running for her life, only to get shot in the shoulder and have a seizure, got her looking like these. This is genuine shock that she just got shot. She truly can't believe it. And in this moment of her looking the absolute wrong way, she gets snuck by Bucky, but lucky for her, Cap is hitting that strong ass sprint, only to lose his element of surprise immediately. Blocks Bucky's punch but got him looking constipated, only for him to move the shield and kick him across the street. What was the plan exactly? Got him smacking the back of his noggin on the concrete. If he was a normal person, that would have been easy CTE. Cap runs behind the car to dodge fire, but then jumps over it, kicking Bucky's gun to disarm him. But Bucky just pulls out another gun. God damn, how many does he have? Cap blocks the fire and hits him with a mean right hook. Body blow to a right hook, then flips Cap out his own shield. Bucky blocks the body blow, spins around, counters the hook, got Cap looking like he don't know what he's doing, knocks him down, and how you let somebody pose up with your own shield? That gotta be disrespectful. Now Cap realizes he has to lock in. Bucky throws the shield but it misses, and I know that Cap knows that if that would have landed, he would have been slumped up against the van like these. Bucky pulls out a knife, and all this is reminding me of is Obito versus Kakashi. These are elite level hands. Whoever choreographed this fight scene put him back in the studio. He was cooking. Got Cap showing MASTERCLASS defense. Weaves both hooks to give him one of his own into a back kick that leaves Bucky staggered. Then proceeds to hit him with a flying knee, knocking all the air out his lungs. Bucky blocks the follow-up and tries to get on the offense, but Cap hits him with a mean hip toss, only to get choked out right after. This is a bad look. Throws him across the car, walks him down, and can you believe what would have happened if this landed? Would have had him looking like these. And Cap gets up in the most extra way I've ever seen. That was not necessary. And now they're just swinging to swing. Knocks Cap into the car, but look at his face. This is bad, bro. Bucky pulls out a knife and Spartan kicks him. Goes for the stab, but it don't work, and they slide across the car. How does that even make sense? Cap grabs him and hits him with a crazy suplex. Runs for the shield cause you know he needs that thing on him, but I'm not gonna lie, not much change to be honest, cause look at this right hook. But hold on, rewind, cause don't think I was gonna skip over this. Now we all know this is one of the cleanest knife swaps you have ever seen. Blocks his big kick, but look at how much wind up he put on that. Stops his elbow with the shield and crosses him with the uppercut. Grabs his head and throws him across the street, making him drop his mask to reveal that he was Bucky Barnes the entire time. He been getting cooked by his own mans. Wow, who would have thought? And Cap is in pure disbelief. He can't believe it. But Bucky pulls out the blick just to get snuck by Falcon. And then he tries it again and gets snuck again. Pack it up, bro. It's done. But that's the end of round uno. On to round dos. He runs up on Bucky and tries to give him the Taught no Jutsu, but it don't work. He gotta realize he not Naruto. That man got Hall of Fame badges. Cap throws the shield, but Bucky's like no. And it somehow reflects perfectly into Cap's hand. Cap blocks his shot and tries to disarm Bucky, but he got crazy grip strength. Spins around and does what he should have did from the start. Just keep shooting him. But that is not what he does. And here Bucky go with the knife. You had a gun. Even Cap like, come on man. Walks up like a gremlin and they get to squabbling. Look at this. Dodge into counter into leg kick to shielded back fist. And Cap really started touching the doodad mid-fight. I would feel disrespected. Dodges the left hook and spins off the knife clean as hell. He went for the sneak, but didn't he drop his gun right here? I'ma just assume that it fell through the floor, because it's not in this scene here. Bucky blocks the kick, but Cap stops the knife and they get into one of those sparking zero clashes. Cap kicks Bucky off, grabs the chip, and they return to squabbling. And I have never seen someone swing an object so elegantly but goofy at the same time. Bucky pushes him over the railing for some reason, I don't know why, but it worked, causing Cap to drop the chip. But Bucky did nothing to capitalize from this. He ran away from it. What was the point? They continue to throw hands, but Bucky pimp slaps the goofy out of Cap. I know Cap trying to save his OG, but at this point, that shit personal. You gotta go. Cap grabs the chip, weaves the right that Bucky must have had no intentions of hitting, makes Cap drop the chip, but he receives a mean elbow to his nostrils, kicks him off the platform and jumps down, runs to grab the chip, but Bucky trucks him with the shield. And Cap realizes that Bucky has somehow obtained his blicky, grabs his shield to block the shots. Cap throws the shield, but Bucky's like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Get that shit out of here. And Bucky walks up to throw another right he had no intentions of hitting. What is he doing? Cap blocks the back fist, but Bucky stabs him with the knife instead. Into a headbutt, but Cap said, hold on, let me double it. If y'all didn't know, I love headbutts. Because why are you smacking someone with your cranium? Bucky pushes Cap to the side like a little kid and goes for the chip. But Cap like, hold on, you think I forgot about earlier? Nah, little nigga. Slams him on the ground and puts him in a mean arm lock. But Bucky won't tap, so he's like, you know what, your arms gotta go. And decides to clean snap his shit. But Bucky's still holding on, so he's like, it's time to end it. Puts him in a rear choke, locks his arm, and puts Bucky to sleep. Cap takes the chip and runs away. But Bucky wakes up from his nap pretty quick, gets to showing them, and that's the end of the squabble. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, let me know in the comments. I do read them all the time. But if you like the content, like it. I mean, like, you liked it anyway, you might as well like it. It shows that you like, you know, you mess with the content. It supports the channel. It puts me in the algorithm more. You want to see more content, like the video. Also subscribe if you find yourself coming back often, which you're probably new here, but we introduce all the new people with love. And yeah, road to 1K.